She's not a fan.
She's not a fan, no. Welcome! We're live! Welcome!
Welcome. We're live.
Welcome to What's Up Wednesday 62. That's right, 62 weeks of What's Up Wednesdays have happened. That's 10 over a 12-month period. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Totally.
Coming at you from a vomit-filled hostess with a mostess.
Yes. No context.
Susanna is straight in with the comments.
Hello. I was telling Dan that I just had by far the most disgusting experience of my 4.5 years of fatherhood. Judah comes over to snuggle. Seems fun, right?
That's Tim's son, in case anybody didn't know.
Yeah. Pick the little guy up. Projectile vomits all over me. And it was rough.
What was your initial reaction? Was it like,
I think just pure shock.
Did you like drop him? Did you like, oh?
No, I held him as he vomited on me continuously.
I find that difficult. I'm not sure what I would do. I don't know.
Yeah, no, thankfully I didn't drop him. That would have been rough. Carried him to the bathroom. Got my clothes off because I was literally covered in neck to toe. Tried getting his clothes off. He was freaking out. Finally got him off so we could get him in the bath. So then Brittany steam mopped the entire house. Got on our new couch. So threw the cushion covers in the wash, which is good that we have this couch because the old one we couldn't take the covers off. So
that's a bonus. That's a win. We'll take it.
Yeah, we would have just rubbed them down. And
can you tell me what a steam mop is, Tim? What's a steam mop?
What's a steam mop?
Is it like a Swiffer but with steam?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, what happened there?
So it like shoots. It gets all steamy.
Nice.
And yeah.
If you're just joining us, Tim has just taken up an extra job as a steam mop seller. So if you're interested, Tim has 50,000 units ready for availability. In fact, Joe Naylor's just come on, and I know that Joe is looking for one.
He needs one, yeah. So $59.99. I will deliver to your house.
That's a pretty good deal because the Saratoga, that's probably half your profit gone in the car and back. So
yeah, but worth it.
I mean, it's definitely worth it. I'm just, talking about how generous you are.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, one thing you did miss last week, Tim, when I was hosting on my Oasters on my own, I was trying to make it work there. It didn't work. We had another church jump on.
Really? Who?
Yeah, Crossway Vineyard in Ohio.
Oh, wow. How did they?
We are going national.
Yeah, national. Yeah.
And sometimes people in England say to me, "What are you doing? I've seen your face popping up on my stream." So we're basically international at times as well.
Yeah. Susanna, your question. I was telling Dan, initially we just thought it was whatever, kids throw up. He had bumped his head a little bit earlier, so we're keeping an eye on him to make sure it's not anything more. But there was a lot. We had ravioli and meatballs for dinner. And
I was going to say, what was coming up? Lots of meatballs and ravioli.
Lot of ravioli.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he might be a bit hungry, bless him as well.
Hopefully not. He can eat in the morning. Gave him a little to drink. But other than that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's definitely lots of sickness to be praying for this evening. praying for a few people in the community, correct? Praying for Kat, for Isa, and Ashley just getting through COVID. I think she's getting through COVID at the moment. And then Krista as well. She's been in the hospital with like a 3-tiered sickness.
Aaron has been in and out of the hospital the last like week and a half with some gastrointestinal issues. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You got sick. Oh, Rob, flipping heck. Everything. Oh man, yeah. So we can. We've got lots of people to pray for. So that'll happen. Sorry to hear that, Rob. I'm glad it's not COVID or the flu. That's a win. That's a win. I feel like that with a perfect segue would have been last week if Judah could have vomited last week, and then we'd have talked about smell for the recap. That would have been perfect.
It was strong. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty rough.
Yeah. Should we do our let's do the intro video?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's
We're glad that you're here. If you are joining us this evening, we're glad that you're here. Tim and I. That's
so glad.
From Tim and I. We're glad. Otherwise, it would just be me and Tim talking rubbish. So the fact that there's 7 people in the room makes me feel good. That
Yep.
We're good. That you're good and you're here. So yeah.
Sorry, Judah's.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries, mate. If you've got to be up.
I don't know. I think he might be throwing up again. Britt just ran in there, so.
Oh, I see. Yeah, keep an eye on it, mate. Connie, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We were going to talk about the sermon on Sunday, which was about seeing that the Lord is good.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, mate. What were people's takeaways from the seeing? Why does it say in so many places that we are live with StreamYard? Is it free advertising or something? Oh yeah, it was touch. Are you sure? Wait, what? It wasn't seeing, it was touch. Whoops. It was touch. I don't know, Johanna. Why is it saying in so many places that we are live with StreamYard? I can only see it in the top left-hand corner. It says live with StreamYard. I just add. Oh, it says in the bottom right as well. Just to remind people, when they are like scouring Facebook, checking what people are up to and comparing their lives to others, that they can see that we're live. This isn't pre-recorded, Johanna. This is live. Yeah, no messing around. We are live at 5. So top left for me too. Good. No, it's always been there. We're just using it today. Anyway, Johanna doesn't like it. Okay. Thanks for the feedback, Johanna. Appreciate it. What was I saying? Touch. On Sunday, we talked about touch. Tim, welcome back.
Thank you.
How's he doing?
He threw up a little. Brittany's in there right now, so
Okay.
he's in really good spirits. He's not disoriented or anything. So I don't know. Hopefully, it's just a random. I don't know. The ravioli was bad or something.
Gosh. All right, why don't we pray now instead of just being... I'll pray. Jesus, thank you that you have healing power. We just pray for your healing right now over Judah, who's not feeling good, and just peace for him, for Bo, for Brittany and Tim. God, just as he's not feeling great, we just come and give him peace, his stomach peace, and we just pray your healing upon him, God, right now. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, yeah, mate. If you need to duck out, it's all good. Well, there's lots of interesting things. There's a whole fiery debate going on about having live with StreamYard written on the top left and top right. Ashley saying it's distracting. Johanna doesn't like it. Some people just don't like. They just don't like things, mate.
Okay. I don't really see how it could be an issue, but whatever. What do I know? The little duck, he's cute. Got the headphones on.
I think I've found that it's been helpful with engagement, so I'm going to leave it. So, okay, here we go. In Psalm 91, the psalmist refers to God with his wraparound presence, which is amazing. Praying here. Okay, nice work, Rob. Sorry, everything's a bit laggy, isn't it? So we always like to see things a bit afterwards, but so keep losing its touch. On Sunday it was touch. What was your takeaway from Sunday's message about touch and how we're talking about how we can connect to God through our five senses? Johanna, straight in, love it. I didn't feel anything on Sunday, but I don't think I associate touch with God or a specific touch. Okay. Yeah.
I was upstairs again. Classic.
You were getting touched by all the toddlers.
Yeah, there was a lot of hitting going on, mainly with Judah. So there was the touch in my Sunday.
Yeah. I was trying to do damage limitation with the youth, so I wasn't able to take in as much as I would appreciate.
Yeah, I know you and Susanna really got hit with it this last Sunday.
I appreciate the reminder that Jesus touched the untouchables. Yeah, that chosen clip was fire. Loved that. It's amazing how God meets us where we are at. Yeah, opposed to where he's at, which is probably a lot further down the line. Yeah, the kids enjoyed that story with the leper. Yeah, I highly recommend watching The Chosen if you're looking for something to watch in the next few weeks or whatever. It is a great show, and that's what that clip was from. It's a great depiction of Jesus and his life. I often ask God to hold my hand. I hope I'm not spending time with him, and sometimes I sense him. Nice. How would you describe that sensing him, Ashley? Like, because obviously we talk about touch. Like if Tim was here right now, hang on, there, if we were like touching like that, that's what we consider as like actual touch. How do you what's that sense? Is it like peace inside? Is it like, I know some people like can feel like a physical touch or like your hands get warm or things like that. I'm always interested to know how that looks for you. If you don't want to share, you also don't have to, but just thought as you said that, I'd probe a little more. Feels like he's holding my hand or hugging me. That's sweet. Okay. Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never experienced that before. That's awesome. Yeah. My favourite is the kiss on the forehead. Yeah, man, I've never had that. That's awesome. This is what I'm taking away from all these things because, well, last week as well we talked about smell. I was like, I have no grid for that. I've never smelt anything when we're in the presence of God. Touch, I can relate a bit more to because I definitely felt the presence of God in the room, and I guess like feeling that is like a touch related to a thing. So
Yeah.
Joe prayed for my back. Rob prayed for my back once, and it felt like icy heat. Oh, I can't even begin to explain that. Icy heat.
Well, is that like icy hot?
It's almost like a
Is that
fever.
what you're trying to say?
What's that?
Or was he trying to say icy hot, or you just got the brand wrong?
Oh wait, I don't know what that is, mate. Is that an American thing?
I don't know.
Icy hot. What is it?
Yeah, it's like a gel. You rub it on whatever, and it feels like really cold.
Wait, like deep heat? Maybe that's the same thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
Classic. Google it. Is deep heat the same as icy heat? Just have a different name for everything. Hot and cold at the same time. Okay, Susanna said, I think for me, it's not necessarily a physical sensation, but I get the same feelings that would come with the real touch. Like I imagine holding Jesus' hand, and I can't actually feel his hand in my hand, but I feel safe, held, confident, not alone. Yeah, okay, that's helpful to well explain, babe. So you get the same feelings that would come with the real touch. Yeah. Yeah. So like if you're hugging someone, you kind of not always like well, different people, right? But you might get a feeling of like I don't know, like closeness or feeling of closeness, like you're closer with that person. So like there's a feeling that can be connoted with it. Yeah.
I think that next week's video we should like rub icy hot on your face or something.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what we should do.
I'm up for that. We haven't got a video this week, and we haven't had a video last week. I feel like when there's not a video of me and you, Tim, it just feels a little bit like I'm kind of just doing a day in the life of my life.
Yeah.
Which I think is getting to the end of its life, shall we say. Unless people want reselling content, in which case I've got hours of footage.
We want it. Oh, I do have the video of you drinking eggnog for the first time.
Oh yeah, that was
fun.
Yeah. Eggnog, guys. I'm not a fan of eggnog.
Not a fan.
Not. No, I know it actually gave me a list, but all of the best things on that list require pretty much me to be out and about or with Tim. So like if I'm out and about doing something, I can't necessarily film it as well. Do you know what I mean? So like I kind of need a buddy. The best content is buddy focus, isn't it, Johanna?
Yeah. Yeah, we need buddies.
So
what completely random. What was the record for the Jenga stacking?
I think it's like three above what we thought it was.
What did you say it was though? 8 or 9?
Yeah, I think 9.
9. Okay. Derek, I was with him the other day and I knew he was going to be good at it, my friend Derek.
Yeah.
And I think he got 9 within like his first 2 tries or something.
Disgusting.
Like this is a classic thing that Derek would be oddly good at.
Yeah. Did he go all the way or did he?
I think 9 was the most he got and then he stopped.
Okay. All right.
Because he made a bet with Vince if he could get over under 7. So he got 9 and then he didn't care to go any further because he won the bet. So
that'd have been a good video.
I actually think I did video it.
Okay. Well, maybe that could be a thing. Everyone just videos themselves seeing how many they can get with a Jenga brick, and at the end of the year, whoever's got the most gets $100 from each person.
Aggressive.
Oh, you know what I would really like to do, Tim? And it would take a long time, but what I've always wanted to do is there's probably a name for it, and someone will tell me in the chat. But I've never done it before, the whole trade-off thing. You know, when you start with
Trade up.
So you start with a plectrum,
Mhm.
and then like a day later you've got a car.
Yeah, I remember when I was in like middle school or high school that I saw like the first like viral video of someone doing that. It was like on the news. They had traded a paperclip for a house, I think, or a car.
Wow.
So they spent like a year trading up. And I just remember one of the things they traded for was like I can't remember what they traded for it, but they traded for someone's like snow globe collection or something. Like this old man had like this insane snow globe collection,
Right.
and that was one of the trade ups. I think a lot of people just like want to get in on it.
Yeah.
So they'll
No,
give you
that's the
something more
vibe.
valuable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just explain what you're doing and you
I
can find something.
know a youth group that got a car. My friend was
Really?
was in the group, yeah.
Mm.
Which I think is pretty amazing. I don't know how good the car was. I assume it wasn't great, but Susanna, we are both at church at some point, but it is particularly busy, unfortunately, on Monday. It's basically Monday. The Gary Sale episode.
He traded a paperclip for a house in 14 trades over a year.
Wow.
Can I just go over them really quick? It won't take that long. He went from paperclip to a pen to a hand sculpted doorknob, for a camp stove, for a Honda generator,
Wow.
for an instant party, which was an empty keg and IOU for filling the keg with the beer of the bearer's choice, a neon Budweiser sign, and then he traded that for a snowmobile, then do a 2-person trip to British Columbia, then for a box truck, then for a recording contract with Metalworks, then for a year's rent in Phoenix, Arizona, then for one afternoon with Alice Cooper,
What?
then for a Kiss motorized snow globe, and then for a role in the film Donna on Demand, and then he traded that movie role, for a 2-story farmhouse in Saskatchewan, Canada. That's insane.
I also don't remember this episode, actually. Garage sale episode of The Office with Dwight. I don't remember that at all. We have to. Are you Googling it?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
It sounds like a great episode, though.
19th episode of the 7th season.
And what happens? They do the trade up thing.
Oh yeah. So they have the garage sale in the warehouse. So they all have like tables set up and they're all like trying to sell their stuff. I think somebody had like jam. Oscar had like jam or something.
Right.
I
What
can't
was the
remember who
purpose
was
of it?
trading
Just for
that stuff.
fun or to raise money for something?
I don't know. Michael probably had some ridiculous.
I'm telling you, Susanna, I'm ready to rewatch it. It's been at least a couple of years. Susanna keeps putting it off, but I'm ready.
Brittany has asked me to rewatch The Office as well recently. She just said she's waiting.
Andor was very strong, as I've already told you that multiple times now, but we've been watching it alone.
You'll probably have some opinions on this. We've been watching The Crown on Netflix.
Guys, that is so disappointing to me. Oh
I
my
figured
gosh.
I figured you would be disappointed.
It's so good.
That's pretty good. Do you hate it because it's not accurate, or you hate how?
I just don't. I just think it's lame that there's a show about the royal family. I just think it's.
I know
lame.
that you hate how like intensely Americans like love the royal.
No, loads of people in
Family.
England watch The Crown as well. It's not just you guys. You can't
Mhm.
put that on you guys.
Okay, all right.
I just feel like I've seen clips of it, and I'm like, why is this interesting? What is interesting about this?
Susanna, I do recommend it. It's interesting.
So good.
Plus, Dan can like give you all the inside scoops. He can be like, not right, not accurate. I don't think Dan knows actually.
How much accuracy is there in it? Have they worked with the royal family or no? I'm pretty sure didn't they get in trouble at one point for doing something?
Probably I can't imagine the royal family would work with them. I have no clue how accurate it
I
is.
don't even think you're allowed to do that. I know Prince Harry is apparently in the Netflix stuff is going to town on stuff, and I'm just a bit like, guys, we're just like so drawn to like the goss. Come on, let's kick the goss to the back of the pile.
Yeah.
This is where Jen chimes in. Love Island. I love Love Island. If I have anybody watching Love Island, we are automatically having a prayer appointment. I'm arranging it as soon as you tell me.
That's next on our watch list.
No, it's not. That's not true. You're winding me up.
It
would be
now.
interesting to watch The Crown with Dan commentary. I would
I
happily
agree.
do that. But it would not be a 2-minute video, let me tell you.
I think you and Susanna should watch it. At least like season 1. See how you feel.
Oh, I bet
Get
it's not. It's
warmed
not.
up a
It's
bit.
not short episodes either, is it? I bet they're an
They're
hour each one, aren't they?
Shortish. They're shortish. An hour.
No. Also,
Andor
best
was an hour.
television. Yeah, but Andor was really good.
Okay, but you don't know Rings of Power was an hour.
Yeah, again, Rings of
What?
Power was really good.
Brittany's calling you out over here.
What? You can't be off screen and call me out. At least put it in the comments or do it so I can hear it.
I don't think she's on. She's doing paperwork.
Ugh. No, I agree with that, Susanna. That is a fair point. Isn't it ironic Meghan and Harry are all about privacy and then releasing something on Netflix? Yeah. Cash, money. Well, but also, I think they want to set some records straight. So I hear that.
Do they not have cash, money?
No.
Well, I don't know.
What was mine?
Apparently not, because they've left the royal family, right? Come on,
Yeah.
you guys should know this. You've been watching The Crown for years.
I know, but in The
What?
Crown, the former king who abdicates gets an allowance from the royal family. So I don't know how that works,
We're
Dan.
just watching Liz get on.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, are you calling the Queen Liz now? First of all, have some respect. She's not alive anymore, so don't call her Liz.
Well,
right?
that's when you start calling them Liz, when they can't hear you.
Exactly.
No.
Offensive anymore.
I accept nothing more than your highness for at least the next year while we're in mourning. And a sign of respect, every time England play football, I'm still singing God Save the Queen.
She's dead.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Did you forget or?
Isn't it God Save the King? And you really should be singing
Yeah,
that
isn't
because you
that-
need God to save you.
He needs saving. Isn't it disrespectful to not have the king in there now?
You know that bit in the Bible where it says, if you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all.
Say it.
It's a paraphrase, but it's basically the... Anyway.
Not a big fan of the king?
29 minutes, 50 seconds. We have flown by.
Man, we need to have like an encore second half-hour episode just devoted to the Crown.
After party. What's our Wednesday after party?
Mm-hmm. We used to do an after party on Sundays.
Did you?
Remember, people would hop on the after party on Zoom. Was that early COVID?
Oh, was that an after party?
No, it was like
I think it was more like prayer appointments.
no, there was an after party.
Okay, I
think
never
we
got.
literally called it the after party.
Okay.
Maybe I'm imagining that.
Okay. Well, before we go, I think it'd be great to pray and all agree with some prayer for Isa and Kat and Erin as well.
Everyone.
Right. Erin knows. You said he's in the hospital. Or he's out of the hospital. Or he's in and out of the hospital.
He's in and out, but I know
Yeah.
he's not going to school tomorrow again. He's missed multiple days of school.
Right.
He has a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Okay.
And he was on the verge of another trip last night for possible dehydration.
Oh gosh.
So
Okay. All right. Right. Well, I'll pray for those two, and then you finish with praying for Erin. Is that cool?
yeah.
Timothy. God, we just want to lift before you Isa, who's been having a really tough time. We thank you that the surgery went well, but we know still she's in a lot of pain. And so we just ask for your peace upon her. God, we know that you love children, you love just to be amongst them. And we just ask for your presence to be amongst her and the family, God, as they're just kind of dealing with this. Praying for your peace and for your healing for her, God, right now, Holy Spirit, would you move in that place? And we also ask for healing for Kat, who, we know has got maybe had some issues aggravated from her time in hospital. We just ask for your healing for her. We ask for your peace for her, and we ask for your comfort for her. That tonight, God, just she would know you really, really close, and this week, really, really close as she is recovering, God.
God, I just lift up Aaron. Just pray that your healing hand would be on him, that whatever is causing these issues, that they could figure it out and just help him make wise decisions in terms of eating and diet and all that. Just pray for Amy and Sean as well as they're trying to figure out what to do. But I just pray for his appointment tomorrow, that would go well and they would just be able to figure it out. In Jesus' name, amen.
Yeah. Amen. All right, friends. Well, there've been no comments for like 4 or 5 minutes, so it might just have been us, but that's okay. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being live with StreamYard and us. And we'll see you on Sunday. Reminder that if anybody's not brought in their gifts yet for Angel Tree, this Sunday is the last possible time to do that. Please and thank yous. Thank yous and pleases.
Thank yous and pleases. Love you too, Rob.
Yeah, love you, Rob. All right. Over and out.